Okay. J.R. Smith, what do you do? Refs, that's clearly a charge. This was a tragedy to watch on TV. And it just seems like the refs, once again, ripped a piece of history out of the record book. LeBron should have stolen game one. We should all have stolen tacos from Taco Bell. This just seems a little, strange what's happening here. The Warriors got so lucky. Nobody's ever going to feel bad for the Warriors again. That was clear. Clear. Everything went the Warriors' way when it had to. I get it. J.R. Smith had a chance to win the game. If the refs don't illegally go to the replay monitor and change it to a blocking foul, is J.R. Smith really going to be in that situation? If the Cavs just let Curry score and not let him get a three-point play, is James not going to take the game-winning shot? A lot of just careless mistakes by both the refs and by the Cavs. The Cavs could have won this game. But the refs, they gave a lot of braces on a chance to win this game for the Warriors. They gave the Warriors so many chances, and it finally happened. The game was in LeBron's hand with like 10 seconds left. LeBron makes the play to George Hill. Thompson fouls him. Well, Hill makes the first to tie the game, then misses the second. J.R. Smith gets the, and then the time runs out. Okay. So let's say that instead of getting 3-point play for Steph Curry, they only got 2 because the Cavs would have carelessly fouled. I'm going to say that LeBron James gets a play off a screen for the game win. Or they call timeout. I don't know. Either LeBron gets the ball in his hands and takes the game win. Because the thing is, LeBron makes the best basketball move if they're losing. If they're winning, LeBron plays for the win. He plays for the highest percentage shot. That's what my theory is that LeBron, if the game would have been tied on that last possession, LeBron would have taken the shot. But LeBron is smart. He's smart. He didn't want to lose the game. LeBron wanted to win the game, but he further wanted to not lose the game. But the way they got to overtime was just horrendous. And it took everything out of LeBron. LeBron was furious after that. The charge call, okay? In real speed, myself, I thought it was a charge. On judgment calls like that, you're not going to change my opinion, okay? I'm going to say it's a charge. And I'm going to tell you that probably 80% of America said that it was a charge. Like when you look at it, when you were watching the game live. If you didn't watch the game live, if you didn't watch game 1, then you should have no say at all on this call, okay? Because you weren't emotionally into it. like I was, okay? The refs should have been too. The refs should have been too. How does a replay monitor, how does that just change the call that you make? How does it fix something that's broken? It's no more fixed than it was. It's just a repetitive thing that you can. It's like a 3D image versus a 2D image. You can play around with it a little bit versus the real deal. It's just a repeat. It's the same thing. How do you get a different call on the same play? It's a judgment call. Okay. So it's like, do I see, how many birds do I see? I see 5. Oh, let's go to the replay monitor. I see 4. Okay. What is this that we're getting at? Or if maybe somebody says that you stole who knows? Stole a key to, oh gosh. Somebody stole your wallet, somebody's wallet. Well, and the evidence just didn't really seem to support why the wallet was stolen. It seemed a little shaky. And then there was a security camera, but couldn't really make out who it was. Well, then the accused would not be in trouble, okay? Okay? If it's not going to give you a definitive, so I shouldn't be saying it's still a charge. I should be saying, oh, that's a blow. No, we're arguing, and there's no way that you should have a second look at it. You should be able to know in that moment, and even if they would have called a block on the floor, we wouldn't have had that pause in the game. And maybe LeBron wouldn't have thought about it as much in his head, and he may have made different plays down the stretch. Of course, J.R. Smith is the final blame. He's the final blow to what this masterpiece of a crime was. A crime to steal it from Cleveland. A crime to steal it from LeBron. A crime to steal it from all the fans of the Cavaliers. And, of course, a crime for all sports fans to see the Warriors dynasty lose. The Warriors dynasty have gotten so many breaks. There's just no end to them. First you have, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving out in the part 1 of this whatever tear that they've been going on for the last 4 years. Then you had like Kawhi out for a game or whatever. And then we had Chris Paul. Chris Paul out. 2 games. And now the officiating gives you so many calls for you and the lack of calls against you. And in the big moments, every call went your way, and the other team, for some reason, didn't count it. At this moment, you are the luckiest. This has been the luckiest 5 years of any franchise. Will the luck turn? Maybe. Who knows? Thank you for tuning in. I'm Joe Rod saying so long. Peace out.